frame is secondhand, and little hack to give your print some texture, adding clear acrylic gloss with a paintbrush really gives it an authentic effect. I then added some trim to my plain closet doors just to give them a slightly elevated look. And then the mirror went back where it was previously, but for the mirror, I actually stripped the yellow paint just to get rid of the checkered effect that was there and bring it back to the original blue tile. And then I actually dyed the grout lines this deep red for a little visual interest. I also DIY'd a wall sconce inspired by this viral flower floor lamp using some copper pipe, a light cord, and this thrifted flower bowl. And finally, I love the look of stained glass. So for one of my window panels, I added this faux stained glass film, which is just so pretty. I finished my room by adding some fun bedding, this adorable little runner, and some fun decor pieces. And I don't know what to call my design style, but I love this.
Package Amina's order with me. She got sherbet sorbet and cereal milk. Thank you.
Here's how I made these pink sparkly stars to hang above my desk. I started by mixing the perfect shade of pink using acrylic paint, and then I took a spare piece of cardboard and I painted both sides. Once this was dry, I used some glitter glue to add the sparkles to both sides as well. I let that dry, and then I used a marker to freehand some stars. I didn't mind if these were a little bit wonky. In fact, I feel like they look better if they're not perfect. I cut out each of the stars, and then I used invisible nylon cord, and I cut out a few feet, threaded that through each star, tied that off with a knot, and then finally finished off the edges with some more glitter glue. Then these were ready to hang. I just used clear tape to attach them to my ceiling, and this is how they turned out. I think that they kind of look like little cartoon stars, and I love that.
Redecorate my room with me, part 1. So this is how my room currently looks like. Okay naman siya, but I do want to make some updates for this 2024. Especially this part of my room. Mukha talagang messy yung mga wires. Starting with this mirror, hindi ko na-bet yung color niya. Wood talaga to, pinatungan ko lang ng contact sticker paper. And na-amaze talaga ako dito kasi wala siyang iniwang mark. Ganito yung process ko ng paglalagay. Mineasure ko muna siya part by part, then ginupit yung kailangan. Sa pagdidikit, unti-unti lang. And make sure to use a tool like this to make sure na walang air bubbles. I use cutter and scissors para remove yung excess. So if meron kang furniture na gusto mong ibahin yung color, you can try this technique. Kailangan lang talaga ng tiyaga sa paglalagay. But I swear, sobrang worth it ng results. Ito pala yung door ko before, and since wala pa akong budget to buy a new door, ganito muna yung ginawa ko. Naglagay lang rin ako ng tapestry and door hook for my bags. And lastly, for my bedside table, inayos ko lang rin siya. Bago pala tong mirror ko na to, it's so cute. I also got this vase and flowers from Mr. DIY. My brushes, sleeping mask, and nakita ko rin tong remote cover. Ang cute. If you also like this lamp, punta lang kayo sa basket ko. And here's what we have so far. I like it so much. Like for part 2. Bye guys!
Turning my basic boring grey and white room into a pink and gold Barbie princess slice of heaven. Oh, I've wanted to do this for the longest time and we finally got round to it. I just feel like my room is really boring. You know, I did the whole grey and white simple thing and I just ended up getting bored. You know, my room needs more pink. I also need more storage space desperately because my current walk-in wardrobe is literally bursting at the seams. And I thought it'd be fun to film the whole process and bring you along with me so we can see the transformation happen together. Oh my god, I'm just so excited. Obviously, Puppet is here to help as well, to do all the handiwork because I can't do that. Starting off at IKEA, we picked up my new wardrobe. I designed one of those like design it yourself little packs wardrobes and I cannot wait to put it together. And then we headed to B&Q to obviously pick out my new paint for my room. It's going to be pink. I'm leaving the walls white, but I wanted to do basically all the bits that are still grey are going to be pink. And I picked out a new colour called Happy Heart and had it mixed because I just couldn't pick one that I liked. And I had this crazy idea to try and mix silver glitter into the paint so it was like sparkly. But I don't know if that's going to work. And yes, that was like kids glitter paint. I don't know what I was thinking. As soon as I got home, I started decantering all my shelves, taking everything down. Everything had to come out because obviously I didn't want to get paint on anything. And also some things, because of the design change that we're doing to my room, won't be going back up. So this was kind of like emotional, you know. I had to throw a few bits away that just weren't necessary in my room anymore. Take all these drawers out because I'm actually getting rid of one of my chest of drawers because the wardrobe's going to go there. My aim is to do as much of this myself so I can feel like more accomplished, you know, when the room is finished and be like, I did that. I so did that. But I mean, no one, including myself, trusts me with a drill. So obviously my dad had to step in every now and again just to get a few screws in place. Then came the most tedious job of it all. Oh my goodness, this took forever. I had to time lapse, but literally I think this one wall took me about half an hour. And while I was doing that, my dad got rid of the first chest of drawers. That one had to go. It was all bowed and broken, but I kept the other one because there was no need to get rid of it. It was perfectly fine. And to be fair, like I did really need it. And as you saw, I just did a little DIY job myself. I filled in a hole with some poly something or whatever it's called. But I felt so accomplished, you know. I did that all by myself. What a proud proud girly. And back to the most tedious job in the world, taking off this blue tack. It wasn't till later I realised I should have used a spoon. I destroyed my nails doing this, but luckily I think I was about to get them done like a couple days later anyway, so it didn't really matter, but it was just so time consuming. Like, I think this all in all took me about 2 hours just to take all the pictures off and remove all the blue tack. Why did I choose to stick them on with blue tack? I don't know. Even glue dots, to be fair, did the same thing. Either way, I was there for a while, making sure that the whole wall was stripped down and ready to be sanded. So don't worry, I'm not going to leave the wall looking like that. I am going to repaint it. I'm just giving it a fresh like coat of white. I still want to keep the walls white and like the coving and everything that was grey, like pink. I thought about doing it the other way around and having the walls pink and then the coving white, which to be fair would have looked cute as well, but luckily I didn't because the paint that I chose was way darker than it looked in the tin. I carefully took my vines down because I do intend on putting those back up after, and this is what we're working with so far. Come back for part 2.
How to make your own maze game using a cardboard box. The first thing I did was got the lid of a shoebox and cut out 2 holes like this on the ends. And then I drew out the maze pattern I wanted. I used mini pop tubes, but you can also use plastic straws. And start gluing them on the maze. And then all you need is some sort of ball. I used a bouncy ball.
My fiance and I are splitting up. We've been talking about it for a while, but we decided that we need our own offices. We used to share this one and it looks good when it's clean, but it's actually never clean. It's narrow, so our chairs would bump into each other and it just wasn't working out. So we were like, what can we do? And that's when we realized we had a guest bedroom that was barely used. So we moved that room downstairs to another room that we used to use for storage before, but now it's officially the guest bedroom. Our cat also came in to inspect to make sure everything was good. But back to our offices, these have been on my Pinterest board, so I'm excited to transform my room. The first thing we did was get new white paint. It's crazy because there's so many shades of white. Like the current one is flat and kind of gray, this is creamy, and then this looks like pee on our wall. We went with the creamy one, but halfway through I'm not sure if you can see the difference at all. But then the silliest thing happened and I fell off this ladder. It took me out for a whole week, but shout out to my fiance because he did the floors all by himself. It was his first time, so we were both nervous, but he did his research and our friend Paolo gave us a bunch of guidance, so it turned out amazing. After cleaning up and sorting stuff, my new desk finally arrived. It's crazy because look at the difference before and now. I love it so much, but it feels like I'm missing wall decor or something. What do you think?
I mean, then look at this then. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Organiza mi nuevo apartamento conmigo, parte 18. La mejor forma para ahorrar espacio si vives en un lugar pequeño es optar por muebles multiusos o convertibles. Encontré esta opción para usarlo como tocador ya que no caben más muebles en mi cuarto. Lo más cool de esto es que se puede convertir en un asiento o silla y no hay que comprar uno extra. Viene con 3 cajones para almacenar lo que quieras. En la primera puse mis accesorios, en la segunda maquillaje y en la última mis hair tools. Esta caben mis cremas, sprays y cositas de beauty que uso a diario. Tiene un espejo que además al cerrarlo se convierte en una mesita, pero lo puedes usar como mesita de noche o hasta dresser para tu armario.
You don't want to be forgotten. You just want to disappear.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Today drained me. Oh, Lord have mercy. Today drained me.
These days, all I do is...
This is the morning after we started decorating the living room, and this is what I'm left with. There is heaps of glitter all over the floor, there is still stuff to be put out, and the room is a mess. Final touches to the fireplace, and then I'm going to give the snug area a little tidy up, as this is a mess from watching a movie last night. When I started this job, I actually forgot how much stuff I have to put out. There is so much to do. I am literally making every inch of this room Christmassy, and I've got garlands everywhere. And finally, I've reached the stage where it's time to move all the boxes back upstairs and have a bit of a tidy up. I'm basically just dusting all of the glitter onto the floor, and then it's time to hoover. One last thing which I nearly forgot was to change this print. I actually have all of my prints stored in the back of the frame, so I just switch them over as and when I need them, and this Christmas print is lush. And I'm finally at the stage where it's time to hoover and get rid of all the glitter and bits of garland and Christmas tree that is all over the floor. This is one of the most satisfying hoovers that I will do this year, because there will never be another time when the carpet is this mucky. This is possibly one of the worst designs of a rug to try and hoover when it has got glitter in all of the grooves. By this point I have lost track of how many hours I've spent in this room getting it ready for Christmas. Oh look, another garland. I actually found this one in a box, totally forgot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
That I had it and thought I'm going to have to find a place for it, so this year it is going on the windowsill. A quick little spritz of snow across the garlands just to soften them up a bit. And at last, after what feels like forever, the living room is complete, and it is literally my Christmas wonderland. I love this room so much. Let me know what you think, and if you've been following along with the Christmas series. This is the main room done, and I've done a few other rooms, but there's still so much to decorate for Christmas.
It wasn't only the fact that she was beautiful. There was something else. Something sort of mysterious. I didn't have a name for it, but it always kept me wanting her. And then she left.
Hey beautifuls, decorate my room with me for Christmas. So I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a really big Christmas lover, so we're gonna do some Christmas decorating. First for here, we're gonna take out the Halloween colours, because it's not fall anymore. I'm gonna put this tree there, and then I'm gonna put the red Sol de Janeiro beside my cotton pad things. It's very plain looking over here, so we're going to take this away and we're going to add the Christmas tree. Okay, so I just put the tin on this, and this is 6 meters long, which I didn't realise. But yeah, it also lights up, but I'm not sure how it lights up. I don't know if you can see, but there's a thing to turn it on, but it just won't turn on, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm going to put the tree here, but I'm going to figure out how to turn it on in a minute. I'm going to put this Rituals candle beside it because it's pink and white and it's kind of giving the vibe. And then I'm putting the little reindeer beside the tree because it's just giving cute. Okay, I'm going to Home Store now because I don't have enough stuff. I'm back from Home Store and I have a haul. Home Store actually had such cute things. I didn't realise they were actually so cute. And they had loads of Christmas blankets, but I didn't bring myself to buy one, so. First I got another little Christmas tree, which I'm realising now I already have 2 Christmas trees, but it's only tiny, so it's fine. These are ornaments for the tree, but these won't fit on my tree, so I'm gonna hang them up, or I'm gonna keep this one down and keep this one down, which this is so cute. This is my favourite thing. Look at these boots. Oh my gosh. It's a little ornament, which I'm going to hang it on my vanity, I think. And they come with bows.